What up, guys? How's it going? Hope everybody's having a great day. All right. Here we go. All right. So, where we left off, we just finished up Old World Blues. And yeah, I think it's time that we go to the Sierra Madre grand opening. This abandoned Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Meet this Elijah guy everyone's always talking about. Gotta head out this way. Something up there. I really want to play Red Dead, but I want to do it like on stream. But we're in the middle of playing all these Fallout games. It's kind of rough. So I still have like so much of this game left, honestly. Still have this DLC, another DLC, and then like the ending of the main. Oh, Camp Forlorn Hope. We've heard about this place. This is not why we're here. Hello.
If you're heading out, be careful. There's been lots of Legion raiding parties around lately.
It's the guy. It's the cover guy. It's the guy on the cover. It's the dude.
These troops did a good job holding off the Legion. Now it's time to fight back.
Such cool armor. It's like a cowboy. Abandoned BOS bunker. All right. Here it is. Oh. A lot of dead people in here. Cloud residue. I don't know what that is. Oh, this is where I can put my stuff if I don't want it. Okay, what don't I need? Anything? I could use all this stuff, and I'm not even carrying that much, so... I'm chilling. Okay. Dead Money takes you to an extremely dangerous area of the Mojave Wasteland, a one-way journey until your business at the Sierra Madre is finished. In normal mode, you'll encounter new traps, enemies, and new companions whose lives are tied to yours. In hardcore mode, you'll be fighting the environment as well. Toxicity that erodes health over time. Companions are more vulnerable, and so are you. Dead Money is recommended for experienced couriers level 20 plus if you are up to the challenge. Continue on. Sierra Madre grand opening awaits. It's been for 200 years. Okay, let me make one final save right here. Let's go. Seek out the radio signal in the bunker. Huh. Is that the radio signal? What's over here? Dropbox? Requires key. Okay.
Come to a place where
Oh.
excitement and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort. Make new friends or rekindle old flames. Let
Ow.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino.
I have.
We all have. The legend, the curses,
Uh-huh.
foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go.
Ooh. Ominous. Oh. I awaken.
Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
Alright. This isn't the first time this has happened to old Bonk. You guys remember, what was that? Pit? The Pit? You guys remember the Pit? Yeah, I was there. So what do you want?
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside.
Oh my god.
Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps. You'll need to gather a team.
Dude, the audio is
As I
perfect.
found, one cannot do it alone.
So there's others to pull off this heist? Who? Who are these others?
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
I have some questions.
I am short on patience, and you are short on time.
First off, where is my stuff?
The Sierra Madre has many defenses, means of screening guests for illicit or dangerous items. Your arrival here weaponless was not my intention. The casino, this villa, it takes anything with even a trace of radioactivity, traces of unknown substances, and returns it home, the bunker. The process is automated, and the casino itself has other similar services. I was unable to find a workaround except to send others in as tools.
Wow. Hold on.
Ask.
How are you speaking to me? Who are you? Cool. What's inside? Oh my gosh, so many questions. Who are you? Are you Elijah? I heard about you.
Someone who followed the call of the Sierra Madre just as you did. Now that I've found it's more than a story, I intend to take what's inside. Maybe that's why you came. Why you followed the Pip-Boy here. And straight into one of my traps. Now, this is your reward.
How did you even get me here?
I brought you here. There are mechanisms in place once the traps across the Mojave are sprung. For now, your sole focus should be the Sierra Madre and how to get inside. Until then, you won't leave alive.
So this is the Sierra Madre?
Unfamiliar with the legend of the Sierra Madre? The casino exists. You are one of the few who look upon it. Where you're standing is the villa beneath the casino above. The wreckage. The villa lies in the shadow. The villa is a dumping ground of failed construction. Pre-war junk that has aged poorly.
So like radios and speakers?
Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators.
I don't know if that's my headphones or if it's the actual audio or not.
It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Wait, so they can blow my head up. These radios and speakers can set off my collar?
Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your collar's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged speakers are sparking. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them.
So then how do I destroy them? Yeah, if I can't punch or smash them, that doesn't leave me with many options.
Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown with great force can puncture their exterior. Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all. You need to avoid them or switch them off via a terminal. I'll leave the method up to you.
Okay, why is my vision blurring?
It is the cloud that surrounds the villa. It shouldn't prove lethal in the time you were here. Prolonged exposure would be hazardous, however. Fall asleep, and you will not wake up.
So, will exposure kill me?
The air here is lethal only if you enter concentrated pockets of the cloud. Too long inside one, you'll die, so be careful where you step. I've seen some survive concentration of the cloud for short periods of time, if healthy enough. Others were too weak. Rebreathers, chemical suits, there is no protection against it. It decays all it touches. I found fighting it useless.
Is there any safe place?
Anywhere sheltered from the cloud.
inside buildings, tunnels, any place not exposed to the outside air. Anything the cloud has touched has preserved it one way or another. But only the holograms in the villa truly remain.
What holograms?
Ghosts. They fill the villa. More in the casino. Much more. They carry out the functions the dead once did. They cannot be harmed. They only perform the same rote tasks until their power dies. They are of no consequence, except for the security holograms, the ones with the silhouettes of the armored Sierra Madre guards.
Why?
Most holograms perform specific functions. The security holograms, ever since the bombs fell, now perform their function. They will kill anyone they detect. They are immune to guns, weapons, EMPs, even energy weapons. Still, they have limitations. Their design limits their field of view, enough to avoid detection. Each has an emitter. Destroy or disable it, and they cease to be a threat. Still, at least they still work as intended. Other technology here is more of a threat to you. Notably, the villa's radios and speakers.
Okay, so who are these people?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller unknown, although the caller helps. The other two, well, we'll have to see what the trap's got.
How am I supposed to find them?
Your piece of Rocco trash will help you, I've ensured it. It can latch onto the signal of the callers and tune into their frequencies. The bomb callers come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily. It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring.
So, who should I get first?
Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He is docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you.
Oh, so he
Caller
got me.
unknown.
Okay, where can I find him?
Travel west toward the Villa police station. Follow the radio frequency and the alarms. Although, there's a great deal of interference at the source. Perhaps that's why I lost contact with him. No matter. Aside from caller 8, there should be weapons, armor at the police station. Go west, avoid the Villa inhabitants, bring the mutants back.
Jeez. Okay. So, what inhabitants? Are there other people who live here? Or do you mean the ghosts?
Yes, inhabitants. Avoid them if you can. They are difficult to kill. Whatever has created them, bullets, explosions, energy, it can make them inert for a time, then they seem to crawl back up, restored. Perhaps it's the cloud. Perhaps something in their physiology.
So what is this cloud?
The cloud is what blankets the sky here. You may smell it in the air. Copper and sulfur. Burns the lungs and seeps into the skin. As for its origins, I'm not certain. Pre-war industrial pollutants. Something in the Sierra Madre structure. It is unique across the wasteland. And deadly. It has kept this place preserved since the Great War.
Okay. Well, what is inside that we're trying to get?
That is for me to know. You get that far, you'll see for yourself.
Okay. Who's that woman hologram in the fountain?
I do not know. A pre-war icon, perhaps. It is of no consequence, aside from being a circuit I can utilize.
Okay, so what I just have to find other 3 people with bomb collars and then tell them to come back here?
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist.
Oh, great.
Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go.
Okay. I guess that's all I needed to know.
Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read.
I can't.
If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Hello, woman.
Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites
Your
that
Madre
will
chips.
shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if
Team
life's
Domino.
worries have weighed
It
you
is.
down,
Ooh.
if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an
Oh,
opportunity
look at
to
me.
begin again,
I look pathetic.
join us. Let go and leave the world behind
I have
at the
nothing.
Sierra Madre grand opening this October.
What if I teleported the big mountain right now?
Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again.
No way we have
Come to a
34
place
hours
where
on this game
wealth,
already.
excitement, and intrigue
Insane.
await around every corner.
Okay, well I have this crappy
Stroll
rifle.
along the winding streets of our beautiful resort.
Where am I
Make new
going?
friends, or rekindle old flames.
Okay, let's
Let
see.
your eyes take in the
He told me to go for
luxurious
dog.
expanse of the open desert under clear,
The super
starlit
mutant.
skies.
What is this? Vending machine. It's an unusual looking crafting station. As you approach, lines of tiny holographic items appear on the dispensing tray. Wireframe schematics and lists of consumables the vending machine can assemble and package for the customer. There's a slot in the side with the Sierra Madre symbol. The slot does not look part of the original design.
So if life's worries have weighed you
Okay.
down, if you need an escape from your troubles,
Okay, so
or
I
if
can
you just
mainly
need
get
an
food.
opportunity to begin again, join us.
Interesting.
Let go and leave the world behind at the
Oh, is that a
Sierra
cloud?
Madre grand opening.
That's the way out after you break into the Sierra Madre's vault. Try to leave. I'll set off your caller.
Okay.
Beset you?
Good to know.
Has fortune left you behind? If so,
What?
the Sierra
Police?
Madre Casino, in all its
Okay.
glory, is inviting
Medical district.
The villa's comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal
Oh.
that'll set off your caller if you stay too long.
Was that
There
the...
are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones
There we
you can
go.
destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Well, I'm not really even supposed to be going this way, so I'm gonna go look for our first friend. Okay. Find me and we can talk. Trying to go to the
Watch out
police
for the
station.
villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
How am I supposed to do that? There we go. I have a nice spear now. Oh wait, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I return. Breathe out. I can breathe you. Mm-mm. Okay, we've encountered our first enemy. Jesus. Oh yeah. Yeah. Unconscious. Can I search you? I don't care if he's unconscious. Let me search him. Oh my. I don't think he's getting up from that. My God, whoa. Why am I so fast? Give me all these. What is that, like, bell noise? What is this? Hologram control. Oh. Hello. Okay. Ooh. Give me that. Oh my God, there's so many chips. Give me all of them. I'd be so rich. Okay, so what? I'm trying to go in here? To the police station. Okay.
Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller.
This is like where I quit last time.
Detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals, so you'll have to make do.
How am I supposed to... Can I turn this off?
Noise makes my stomach
Okay.
hurt.
We're good. Where's this other radio at? It's under there, I see it. Okay, we're chilling. Reading glasses? They don't give me perception or anything. Okay. Yeah, this is like where I quit last time just because it... I don't know. I don't know if I got confused or if it just didn't make...
Turn the noise
I just
off.
didn't like it. But... Ooh, a knife. Cosmic knife, what? What is a cosmic knife? Doesn't seem to be any different. 22 damage or 18 damage? This does more damage. We're gonna take all this food. I'm out of lockpicks. Of course I am. Hello, sir.
Puts dog.
Sinclair did the rounds again today. Glad he left his ghostly entourage at the casino. Those walking light shows makes me wonder why he's even got us on staff when they could blast us in a second. Otherwise, Sinclair runs a tight ship. Good to see in these days and times. Don't know how smart he is, trying to make a resort to escape everything in the outside world, but rich guys can make it happen, even ones that have been hit hard like Sinclair has. Nothing much to report. Pretty quiet tonight, even from Puesta del Sol. I imagine Maurice is up in the casino. Probably has more than enough with the guests coming in tonight. Poor bastard. Set up the radios so I can listen in on the gala event when it fires up, and left one out for the prisoners. Sinclair doesn't want us to be too strict with the guests tonight. I may just toss the key in the holding cell cage with anyone we pick up and let them unlock the door when they sleep it off. Set up the radio from downstairs to broadcast through the speakers. Don't want to miss tonight's performance. The receiver down there is stronger than the desk radios we have up here. Stash some supplies from the evidence room down there to celebrate once my shift is over. The way I figure it, the rest of the guards will be too busy to check up on me.
Dog in the cage, hiding downstairs.
What the? Anger. Dean's secret stash. Nice. Thanks. I will be taking all of this. You will take my mind. Your Madre armor. Ooh. Welcome back, Solarist. Plastic explosives and a detonator? Okay. Your Madre helmet? Okay, we're moving up in the world.
He's watching, waiting for you to try and let me go.
What does this say? Inventory. Got the weapons and mines in today, along with the shotguns and the ammo, enough to defend the villa if trouble breaks out. Sinclair's taking the world situation seriously, even all the way out here. Maybe more so because we're out here. Hate to think if someone got their hands on half the stuff we have stored here. Enough military ordnance to turn the villa into a minefield. Dispensers are up and running. Unlike most everything else, we've had few problems with them. I heard they've been part of some World's Fair exhibit Sinclair had seen, so he contacted the researchers about the dispensers to see if he could use them here. The researchers are the people at Big Mountain, actually, which is pretty cool. They're like, all the DLCs are all tied together. It's really dope. Except for that stupid one with Joshua Graham. That has nothing to do with anything. I mean, Joshua Graham has obviously something to do with like the main story, given that was the legate, but still, they don't tie in with any of the other DLCs. It's stupid. Turns out dispensers do more than supply convenience items. If there's an emergency or the threat of communist attack, codes can unlock ammo and repair kits for the dispensers. Stored backups of the codes in the contraband room just in case.
So hungry.
And I'll let you out in a second. Nothing in here. Empty. Okay. Read that. Did we read this one? Nope, because it's locked. Hey.
So hungry.
Oh shoot. Stop it, radio. Okay, so I have to go down to the basement, I believe. Let's put on the armor and the helmet. Oh yeah. Now we're looking good.
I'll be good this time. I promise, Master. Just keep him away.
Hello. What does that say? Dog helps those who help themselves.
I'll be good this time. I promise, Master. Just keep him away.
schizophrenia? Ooh. Oh, alcohol. Okay, well, let's go down to the basement.
Makes dog hurt himself.
Knew you would come. Below the cage. Down to where I am.
What?
Maybe you saw the
Dog
letters I
is
scratched on the
watching.
villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
Vending machine installation. Oversaw the street side vending machine installation today. All working, mostly because the casino crew was running the show. Finally complained to the chief about the machines. They feel like a company store. We only get a few casino chips with the paycheck, so we can barely buy anything. Chief says he's not sure the chips were Sinclair's idea, only if we had any problems with the machines, let him know immediately. Procedure. After another discussion with the Puesta del Sol crew, told Chief it'd be difficult to enforce the prohibition list, let alone the searches. Chief had the gala on his brain, said St. Clair put construction of the village more important than patting down the construction crews for liquor and chems as long as they didn't hurt anyone or each other. Got a little hot under the collar. Chief did too. Told me to walk it off. This whole thing stinks. Chief's barely got time for me. Now Sinclair's turning a blind eye to things in the villa because his friend's running the show. One good thing about this assignment, no more writing parking tickets. Sinclair's laid out the streets so narrow cars can't even come into the villa. Resources being what they are, he may not want folks to waste gas coming here. Cuts down on traffic noise, too. Chief says it's more than that. Says Sinclair wanted the villa to be reclusive. Long as I don't have to worry about double parking snobs or chrysalis gas hogs clogging the villa, I could care less. Wonder how he expects folks to get here, though. Seems extreme even for privacy. Okay, get me away from that radio. Okay. Let's save. Why not? Turn off the radio.
That's me there on the table. The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart. Clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside. Then you and I, we can talk.
Huh? Hello?
So hungry.
Okay. What's the dispenser code for using venue? Prisoner commands. Here we go.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
From now on, when I talk to you, pay attention.
Oh, this is like what he told
I've
us at
left
the beginning.
markers on your Pip-Boy. Find the 3 other callers in town, 8, 12, and 14. Get them to the fountain. Obey me, and you can all go free.
All right. Well,
Dog.
What have
back in
we
the
here?
cage.
You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed.
God.
Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin.
Are you dog?
The carving's a reminder for mirrors and for Dog. Dog, who you heard coming in, howling and hungry, as always. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why.
Cage actually isn't open. I heard electricity and radios can cause voices in people's heads. Did you hit your head or something? You're acting kind of strange.
No. Sometimes it simply wakes voices up. Dog and I take turns in the cage. One steps out, the other goes back in. Now, what do you want?
Yeah, I heard electricity and radios can cause voices in people's heads.
Perhaps. Or maybe I was here all the time, watching, waiting for you. Dog and I take turns in the cage.
Well, I was looking for somebody who had a collar. Where's yours?
It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things, needs to think before he eats, chew before he swallows.
Oh, no.
He's eager that way. Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat, clicking and burning down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again, tugging like a leash. Interesting.
How... Wait. So many good options. Well, how did you or that dog person eat the collar? How did you even manage that?
They detach. When segmented, they look like nothing more than metallic rad scorpions. And if they're attached to neck flesh, warm, red. Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it, twist it, make it fit until he's full. Dog can't help himself. Hungry, greedy. And now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold.
Well, maybe you shouldn't go eating technology.
As if I had a choice. Sometimes instinct takes over, and that's when I go into the cage. It's like curiosity that way. After all, you wouldn't have put that collar on by choice. Perhaps it was your curiosity that caused that hand to close on your neck.
Well, the collar isn't inside you is active. I didn't switch it on. And you didn't. So...
Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner.
Well, whatever it is, I need to get you out of here and take you to the fountain. So,
No. No, I don't think so.
what?
Even in here, I have more control than you do. I'm not leaving until the one who controls the collars shows. Not his voice, not his hand, not his lackey. Him. And when he comes to see me, we'll settle things. So go on. Go back to your master. Tell him I'm waiting for him. Dog may follow him. I won't.
Well, if you don't come with me, then he's gonna blow us up. So,
Then I still win. I'd rather die in this cell than have Dog follow him any longer. Follow his orders, his commands, desperate for recognition. The old man, he has the need to hold on, to the past, to the Madre. I'd rather be free. Let go of this shell than have it cage me any longer.
well, I want my freedom too. But how about we go after the old man together? Like, you can't get your revenge or whatever if you're sitting in the cage.
No, I don't trust you. Even if you're not working with him, you'll fall into the same trap he did. You may think you can take your revenge. That'll change. You'll start thinking there's a way to have it all.
But I want to be free too, so can you work with me here?
They all wanted their freedom at first. Then, they realized they could get inside the Sierra Madre. After that, their freedom wasn't important anymore. They couldn't let go, just like the old man. So you say you want your freedom? No. Even if you feel that way, it won't last. You'll forget, get greed blind, and you'll turn.
Yeah, you're probably right. But it sounds like Dog could be more willing to get out of the cage than you. Can I talk to Dog?
Dog? You're not talking to him now, are you? No. Even if you could drag Dog out of his cage, you still couldn't get him out of this cage. I put him here for a reason. If he could have escaped, he would have. So here he stays.
Well, I can't leave until I get you out of there and we go to the fountain.
Of course you can't. This cage is locked tight. From you and the old man.
Okay. Well, you're the one who knows how I got to the villa, though, right? You said... He said that you dragged me here.
Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls, the click of the collars. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves, any more than Dog can help himself. You heard the voice, the promise, and then you walked right into one of the old man's traps. Then Dog comes for you, drags you here.
Yeah. So... You did bring me here.
Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No. Dog does it. When the old man says fetch, Dog fetches. You were in a man trap, and Dog made his rounds and dragged you here. When, I don't know. But it must have been recent. Before the cage.
For the cage. Why? Why do you say that?
I don't remember you. That isn't surprising. What is that it was when Dog was out of his cage. Free, hungry, He knows not to eat anything he catches in the traps. After that, however, so he dragged you here. You got spared. Dog must have fed after you arrived. Once he was fed, that allowed me out of the cage and put him inside. Do you remember how long you were out?
No, as I was unconscious.
Must have already been in the cage. Already had the collar in me. You're lucky Dog didn't devour you. Otherwise, we'd be closer than we are now.
Why do you say I'm the same as this old man? It's Elijah fella.
You're not him any more than I'm Dog. But that collar around your neck, you're an extension of the old man's grasp. Clumsy, perhaps, but a tool, yes. And once you get acclimated to the Sierra Madre, then you'll feel the same overpowering hunger the old man does. And then you'll be him, not just his hand.
So, do you know anything about him?
Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are.
Wow.
Feeling age circling him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And madness. To me, he is simply the old man. To Dog, he is Master. His name, meaningless. Running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand from the big empty.
Yeah, I was just
and
there.
Scorched by the sun.
You mean scorched by the sun?
The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance. Was cast down for it. Icarus' crime was to fly too high. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Arrogance.
So what is he doing here?
Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Exactly the same way. Finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection.
Okay. Well, I had some other questions.
Of course you do. And so do I.
Why did you surround yourself with all the radios?
I was afraid Dog would get lonely. The voices, as static and whispering as they are still company.
Okay. Why did you even lock yourself in here?
No. Why did I lock him in the cage? I locked him in because I could feel him getting hungry again. There wasn't much time. If Dog roams, he gets into trouble. Eats things he shouldn't. Listens to others he shouldn't. So he's safer in here. We're safer in here. I hoped if I locked him in here, the one he obeys would come for him. Instead, I get you.
So, if you locked him in, or you in, then what if you can't get out ever? What was your plan then?
Oh, I have the key. Always did. Hid it on the chain behind my neck before Dog came bursting out, eating everything he could. Wanted to make sure whoever came to fetch Dog spoke to me first. Got within reach. Instead, I get you.
You keep saying that. You keep saying you got me. What do you mean you got me? Who are you expecting?
Don't play stupid. I already have to mind one child. You must have figured it out by now. The old man obsessed with the Sierra Madre, riddled with greed. Hoped you might be him when I woke up. All you are is his hand. You're the same kind of greed. Followed the radio, the broadcast, and now you're here, all confused. Not for long. You'll figure it out.
So if you have the key in there, then that just means the old man can order Dog to open up the cage.
Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man?
Well, the old man's voice is on my Pip-Boy, just like yours is.
You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage. End you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until...
Alright, hold on. Chill. You agree to come with me, I won't do it.
No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal, forever out of reach as you die.
Okay. Well... I have the power to let Dog out of his cage, but I'm just not gonna do it. Like, we have to have some trust here. Our lives are in each other's hands.
No. No, you're not. Even though Dog's more docile, easier to control. You may regret this. This place is where creatures like Dog can survive. The people that fill its streets. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, this shell is difficult to fight in.
What do you mean?
The inhabitants of the villa, they are difficult to kill. They need to be chopped apart, hacked on the ground, disintegrated if you can. They are difficult to kill, but not to devour. And Dog is always hungry. If he is with you when they fall, he will fall on them, end them. If I am with you, fighting will be far more difficult.
I can manage. We'll be fine.
I am not sure you belong here. No, you don't belong here. Yet, you came this far, and I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage.
Alright. Cool. Let's go.
Very well. Lead on.
I was giving you the In My Footsteps perk. This perk will grant you a bonus to stealth as well as the ability to step lightly around placed traps. Cool. We got Dog. Or God, actually.
If it isn't the clever one, what do you want?
I had some questions. Wait, what weapons are you good at? What do you do?
Dog is better at the baser instincts than I. I merely have the brain for it. His sinew and muscle are difficult to move consciously. He's always hungry, clumsy, heavy.
Okay, I have some questions.
I'm sure you do.
How do you switch back and forth between the voices?
All it takes is the right command. Whenever Dog hears the His master giving orders, I go back in the cage. So that leash on your wrist, and the one on your neck. I won't truly be free to express myself until every trace of that voice is destroyed. Still, if you ever want to speak to me, bark my audio log at him, the one in the police station. That'll call me out.
Why does that make him go away?
Dog is afraid of me as long as the master isn't around.
Well, yeah, he does use the word master a lot.
Habit. Conditioning. It doesn't matter.
Some other questions.
You're a brave one. Sure you're ready for the answers?
So what is Elijah doing here? What is he looking for?
Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Finds
Yeah.
out it's more than...
Yeah, we
Dog
heard
knows
all
him more
this.
than I do.
What does Dog know?
Ask him. Or better, don't. It wouldn't be an interesting conversation, much like this one.
Okay, fine.
We'll see.
Okay. Well, I've already made more progress than I did the last time I played this. Oh, crap. Yeah. That missed? Oh, he is chopped into pieces. He's not coming back from that. Oh, yeah. Bear trap fist. That's awesome. Cool. Okay, so what are we trying to do now? Dean Domino or Christine? Okay, cool.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
I don't think it would fit. Well, I think I'm going to actually end the stream here. I'm streaming for like a good hour. Got a good intro to this DLC. I've already made it further than I ever have playing this, so that's good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Go do some stuff. But yeah, no, we got that started. That's cool. I'm kind of excited. Pretty interesting. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming out. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy Father's Day to all of you. And I hope to see you guys again next time. Have a good one.